You know those incredible moments in sports, the ones that give you goosebumps? We all celebrate the victory, but have you ever wondered about the hidden machinery that makes it all happen? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on the unseen hand that shapes the entire world of sports in Pakistan.
Just picture it, the roar of the crowd, cameras flashing everywhere, and the incredible weight of an Olympic gold medal. This was Arshad Nadeem at the 2024 Paris Olympics. And let me tell you, that javelin throw wasn't just a personal win, it was this moment of pure, unfiltered national pride. It's the absolute peak.
But what really goes into a moment like that? I mean, beyond all the personal sacrifice and years of insane training, there's this entire engine working behind the scenes. It's an invisible support system that makes these moments of glory even possible.
So, to understand that engine, we have to step off the field and into the world of governance. And that brings us to an organization at the very heart of it all, the Pakistan Sports Board. Okay, so what is the Pakistan Sports Board, or PSB, officially? Well, it was created to be the central authority for sports in the country. Its mission is pretty clear: promote, develop, and regulate sports, all with the goal of getting Pakistani sports up to international standards.
But you know, the organization we see today has a long history. To really get how it works, we need to look at where it came from and, how it's actually structured to get things done. So the PSB was founded way back in 1962, and believe it or not, it started out under the Ministry of Education. Over the years, it's moved around a bit, eventually landing under the Ministry of Inter-Provincial Coordination in 2011. And this journey really shows you how the government's view on sports has evolved over time.
Now, how it's run is actually pretty straightforward. It's a two-tier system. Think of it like this. You've got the general body, that's 38 members, and they're kind of like the brain of the operation, setting the big picture policy. And then you have a smaller, more nimble executive committee of 12 members. They're the hands taking that policy and putting it into practice. So, okay, that's the structure, but how does that actually translate into action? What does the board do day to day to turn policy into real progress for athletes?
A huge part of its job is funding. The PSB provides two main kinds of grants. First, you have the annual grants. These cover the essentials, keeping the lights on, managing daily operations. Then you've got the special grants, and that's for the really exciting stuff, sending our teams to compete internationally or hosting major events right here at home.
But the board's role goes way beyond just writing checks. It's also super involved in both developing and regulating sports. So let's look at some real-world examples of the board in action.
Right. Here's a perfect example of a special grant. The board approved a massive 250 million rupees to make sure Pakistan's national hockey team could compete in the FIH Pro League. That's a direct, major investment in a huge international competition.
They also have some serious regulatory power. When issues pop up, the PSB steps in. Here, you can see them imposing bans in the Weightlifting Federation to enforce the rules and maintain standards. They're basically the referees off the field. And it's not just about the elite level, which is so important. The PSB is also focused on the grassroots. This action, launching a new futsal facility for kids in Islamabad, is all about building the foundation for the next generation of champions. So at the end of the day, their mandate is crystal clear. This quote from their own documents says it all. They are there to monitor the activities and affairs of national sports federations throughout Pakistan. That's a huge responsibility.
And when they say throughout Pakistan, the scale of that is just massive. We're not talking about one or two major sports here. It's a whole universe of different athletic disciplines.
This one number says it all: 40. That is how many national sports federations are currently affiliated with and monitored by the Pakistan Sports Board. That's a massive portfolio to manage.
And that portfolio is incredibly diverse. Their oversight covers everything from huge Olympic sports like athletics and hockey to other internationally recognized games like cricket and squash, and even our beloved traditional sports like kabaddi. They really do manage the entire sporting landscape. So, after seeing all of this, what's the key takeaway? Why is this administrative body so vital to the games we all love to watch? Well, here's the bottom line. The PSB provides the essential structure that allows organized sport to even exist. It delivers the financial lifeblood that teams need, it enforces the rules to keep things fair, and it invests in the grassroots to find future champions. It is, truly, the unseen administrative engine that powers all those moments of national sporting glory. And all that leaves us with one final, forward-looking question. As the PSB keeps doing its work, funding, regulating, and developing sports, how will the foundation they're building today shape the next Arshad Nadeem, the next hockey star, and the entire next generation of Pakistani champions?